Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, we're going to be talking about Ilkay Gundogan because he said some very interesting quotes in the interview with the club. And then as well, guys, we're going to be talking about Pedri because could there be a contract renewal in the horizon? And then lastly, I want to give you guys a quick update in regards about Joao Cancelo. We did talk about it in the previous video about his future. And if you guys haven't checked that out, make sure to go over there. But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Everything's posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. Well, guys, now let's talk about Ilkay Gundogan because in an interview that he gave with Sport, he was asked on whether he would become a coach slash player next season because of Xavi's departure, and this is what he said in regards to that. They have not asked me yet, but we will see. If it happens, I won't be able to play so many games next season. He said that laughing. But what's interesting here is that Gundogan is later asked about the possibility of becoming a coach in the future. And this is what he says in regards to that. Yes, to be honest, a little yes. I would be crazy if I didn't think about it because I am a privileged person and I've had extraordinary coaches throughout my career, and I have learned from each of them. In some issues, they work in a similar way, but in others, different. And that is better for me because I have known different ways of dealing with similar problems. Definitely, yes. I can imagine myself coaching when I finish my career as a football player. So that's very interesting, guys. Not every football player is suited to become like a manager. For example, Messi, he said this in the past time and time again, saying like, "Hey, I don't think becoming a manager is my forte. If I would, come back to football after I've retired, it would most likely be into sort of like a sporting director role, something like that, working within the club, but not in a coaching role." So some managers, other maybe like a Pep Guardiola, a Sergio Busquets, a Xavi, even these are players or people who are more suited to that and who would want to become a coach in the future. And so it's interesting to see that Ilkay Gundogan has basically opened the door on becoming a coach in the future. And then as well, he talks about his dream as of right now, and one of his dreams to fulfill is reaching the Champions League with Barcelona. That is what he said in that interview, and hopefully we can complete it this season. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, it happens. But not only do we want to reach it, but we want to win it. Hopefully, we can. Continuing on, the final interview quote that I wanted to talk about is a player that Gundogan would like to play with. And in response, he says Messi, but maybe it's not realistic anymore. And I also think it's unrealistic just because these two players are in different stages of their career. Ilkay Gundogan, yes, he's up there in age, but he's still can play in Europe. I'm not saying that Messi, can play in Europe. However, Messi is to say, hey, let me just relax in these last couple of years. Let me just enjoy my football. Gundogan, he still has that hunger to win. And, Gundogan's playing at Barcelona. Messi is playing at Inter Miami. And so it's just, I don't see how Gundogan would come to Inter Miami maybe next season or the season after. But that is that. And lastly, guys, I want to give you some statistics in regards to Gundogan as we are talking about him. And in the 30 games that Gundogan has played, he's provided 81 key passes and created 13 big chances for Barcelona this season. However, he has just provided 6 assists. And guys, looking at Ilkay Gundogan so far has been, one of Barcelona's, and if not the best Barcelona player so far this season. He's been playing an absurd amount of football. He's been everywhere for Barcelona in the defense, in the attack, and in the midfield. He's been helping us tremendously, and he's become such a key figure in that midfield, and he's going to be vital for that game against PSG, and hopefully we can see the best of Ilkay Gundogan. But now, guys, I want to be talking about Pedri as Barcelona. They're looking to renew Pedri's contract, and this is reported by Mundo Deportivo. Barcelona have informed Pedri about their intention of renewing his contract, which currently ends in 2026. The club considers him a structural player for the present and the future, a vital pillar in the squad and for Barca. Pedri is currently focused on recovering and returning, and later his agent will meet with the club to discuss the basis of the new contract. More than a formal proposal, it was a declaration of intent from Barca as a sign of support and absolute confidence to the player who has gone through difficult times because of his injuries in recent years. Now, that's a very good move that Barcelona are doing right there. They're showing confidence in Pedri because, with so much media speculation in regards to Pedri saying like, hey, can he really bounce back to his best level? Should Barcelona be looking to sell in the financial situations that they're in? Maybe you bite the bullet and you basically sell Pedri for a big fee. And not only, for example, can you stabilize the club, but you get rid of an injury-prone player. And Barcelona, in response to that, they are looking, to basically support him and say, "Hey, we we have full confidence in you. We want to renew you at the club. We want you to stay." And I think that's fantastic, supporting the players who are at the club. And I'm 100% have faith in Pedri that he will be able to have a magnificent career at Barcelona, and hopefully that is the case. But guys, definitely let me know your guys thoughts below in the comments. What would you guys do if you guys were Barcelona? Would you guys be looking to renew Pedri? Would you guys be looking to sell, and if so, for how much? And now, lastly, guys, as I said, I'm going to be talking about Joao Cancelo as another report from Mundo Deportivo came out in regards to his future. Now, we do know that Joao Cancelo, he wants to stay at Barcelona. I talked about this before. He's basically doing everything in his power to make that move a possibility. And in that report from Mundo Deportivo, it says that Joao Cancelo gave up 2 million euros of his salary at Manchester City to be able to fit into Barcelona's FFP structure and fulfill his will to play for the club. He has renounced the money without the guarantee that he will continue at Barca. His desire is to continue, but as of now, the deal is not closed. Jorge Mendes is working to fulfill what he wants. And so, guys, and that is the update on Joao Cancelo. Joao Cancelo is basically doing everything in his power to basically join Barcelona. We're gonna have to see in the summer if Barcelona are able, to basically negotiate with Man City for another loan, or if Barcelona, they're gonna be able to have some funds to make that a permanent move. But guys, let me know your guys' thoughts on everything that I've discussed on today's video. Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts on those words from Gundogan, especially on that call and becoming a future manager in the future. And then as well, what would you guys do with Pedri? Sell, keep, loan? Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts. And as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. And I'll catch you guys all in the next video.